Overstayed your visa? June 2025 just changed everything. If you overstayed your visa, you may have felt invisible for years. But starting June 2025, everything has changed. The Trump administration is now officially targeting visa overstays as top enforcement priorities. That means ICE raids, interviews turning into arrests, and green card denials are all accelerating right now. In June 2025 crackdown begins. On June 1st, a new directive from DHS Secretary Kristi Noem was quietly circulated to all major immigration agencies. CBP, USCIS, ICE, ordering immediate enforcement against visa overstays. At the direction of Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem, CBP, ICE, and USCIS are ramping up the review of immigration records and will take immediate appropriate action to crack down on visa overstays. DHS Internal Memo, June 2025. That memo has now gone into full enforcement mode. And the results? ICE arrests at malls, salons, and even graduations. Surveillance outside USCIS interviews. Overstays being denied benefits and flagged for deportation. Citizenship applications being re-examined for fraud. Why this is different. Before June 2025, visa overstays were a low enforcement priority. Most were not considered threats, and enforcement focused on criminals and gang members. But now, the same overstay that was ignored 2 years ago could get you detained today. What triggers trouble now? It all starts with your I-94. That document tells the government how long you're allowed to stay. When it expires, and you don't leave or apply for an extension, you begin accruing unlawful presence. Here's how it works. Stay 180 plus days past I-94 equals 3-year ban. Stay 1+ year past I-94 equals 10-year ban. A leave and re-enter illegally equals permanent bar. And no, you don't get a warning. The penalty is automatic. Maria and John, real examples. Maria came on a tourist visa for 6 months, stayed 9. No extension, no change of status. She triggered the 3-year bar by leaving after 180+ days of overstay. John overstayed a business visa by 7 months. When he returned home, he was hit with the same 3-year ban, even though he left voluntarily. The 10-year ban in action. This hits even harder. If you stay 365+ days unlawfully and then leave, you're banned for 10 years under INA 212(a)(9)(b)(2). Example. Lisa overstayed her student visa by 13 months, then left for her green card interview. That attempt to do the right thing automatically triggered a 10-year re-entry bar, even though she left for legal processing. The permanent bar. Worst case scenario. The INA 212(a)(9)(c) rule states, if you were unlawfully present for over 1 year after April 1997, then left, and later tried to re-enter illegally, you're permanently barred from the U.S. No green card, no waivers, no second chances. Only way back. Wait 10 years abroad, then file a very limited I-212 waiver, and hope. Can you still fix it? Yes, but now more than ever, you need to act smart and fast. Here's what's available. Waivers. I-601 for those abroad. I-601A provisional waiver for those still in the U.S. To qualify, you must prove extreme hardship to a U.S. citizen or green card-holding spouse or parent. Examples of hardship. Medical emergencies. Financial devastation. Family separation. Psychological or emotional stress. But waivers are not guaranteed. They're discretionary, heavily reviewed, and can take months or years to process. Who is not counted for unlawful presence? If you're in one of the following categories, you may not accrue unlawful presence even after your visa expires. Children under 18. Pending asylum applicants. VAWA self-petitioners. Trafficking victims. DACA recipients if no status lapse occurred. The loophole. Never left? If you overstayed but never departed the U.S. and you married a U.S. citizen. Have a U.S. citizen parent/spouse. Then you may be able to adjust status without triggering the 3 or 10-year bar. Example: Maria overstayed 9 months, married a U.S. citizen, and never left. She applied for her green card from inside the U.S. and was never penalized. Advanced parole exception. In 2012, the matter of Arabelli and Yarabelli case changed the game. If you have approved advanced parole, you can travel for your green card interview and not trigger the bar. Example: Ahmed overstayed his F1 visa, got married, applied for a green card, and received advanced parole. He left and re-entered, no bar triggered. 2023 case update. The clock keeps ticking. Matter of Duarte Gonzalez clarified something critical. The 3 and 10-year bars continue to run, even if you return to the U.S. legally. So if your bar started in 2020 and you came back in 2024, your ban still ends in 2030, not 2034. But this only applies to those who re-entered legally. ICE now waiting at interviews. This is not a rumor. It's confirmed by multiple attorneys and clients. ICE has been spotted outside USCIS interviews. Even N400 applicants' citizenship are being flagged for denial. Some are being placed into deportation the same day. Why? Because USCIS is now rechecking how you got your green card. If any issue or fraud is found, you may be accused of never being lawfully admitted, even after years of holding a green card. What you must do now. Here's your June 2025 action list. Check your I-94. Stop filing blindly. Always consult an attorney. Don't assume you're safe because you've been quiet. If planning to leave, check if you'll trigger a 3-, 10-, or permanent bar. Consider applying for a waiver or adjustment before it's too late. If you're eligible, explore advanced parole. Document everything you may need to prove status history. Final warning: what was once treated like jaywalking is now being prosecuted like a crime. And June 2025 marks the official start of the visa overstay crackdown era. You need to be prepared, informed, and legally represented. Because now, even the smallest mistake can cost you everything. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon for future updates. This is BorderDrip USA, and we're tracking every move of immigration enforcement so you don't get blindsided. Stay safe, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next video.